Hello everyone, my name is Abby Layton and I am an illustrator and designer based in Connecticut and Brooklyn, New York. Today I'm making a video on how I create my sticker designs and basically the whole process on how I go from idea, sketch, and line work coloring and sending it to the client. Before I get into it, I just want to talk briefly about what I use to make these designs. I basically use Adobe Creative Suite, which is Photoshop and Illustrator, and I use a Wacom tablet, and I just plug it into my computer, and I primarily use Photoshop for my brush work because I like how that brush responds more than Adobe Illustrator. So today I'm going to be making a sticker design and record the whole process so you guys can see how I do it. So basically, before I even open Photoshop or Illustrator, I assess what the client wants. So today I'm going to be designing a sticker of Texas. So basically I go to Google and I type in Texas, landmarks, and I like to go on the maps a lot because the layout of the sticker is like an outline of Texas and it highlights the shape of it, different national parks, and the highways. So here we have Texas. I'm going to first screen grab it so I can trace it later in Photoshop. Then I like to go in and kind of just see, I kind of just like to see different highlights of the state. Basically on this sticker I'm going to be highlighting the major highways and the national parks and different points of interest. So I like go in, I'm going to Google Texas National Parks. So we got a few. Big Bend is obviously a big one, so we're going to put Big Bend National Park. And I usually like to find a photo that really highlights the landscape of that park. I think I'm gonna go with, let's see, that's really pretty. I like this one. So I'm basically gonna save this to my desktop. So basically with the screen grabs and saving the images, I create a little kind of mood board of what I'm gonna create. So I'm actually gonna start laying out my sticker design. So actually let's start brand new. Okay, I'm in Photoshop. Depending on the client, they like either Photoshop files or Illustrator files. I basically do my line work first on Photoshop because I like the way the brush responds more in Photoshop. It's a little more active and responsive, so I'm gonna go first in Photoshop, and plus I can lay out the sticker design in Photoshop. So I go in, create 10 by 10 inches, 300 dpi or ppi. I'm gonna do RGB for now because I'm not actually printing this file. So so we're gonna place some of the screen grabs we got. I like to start with putting the outline of Texas, and then we're gonna put the Big Bend picture. We're gonna put the Big Bend picture in. I just need to see where exactly it is in the state because I've never been to Texas, so I don't really know. Oh, okay, it's way down there. Okay, so since Big Bend is way down here, I'm gonna kind of fill this whole part of the state with the picture of Big Bend because it's a major part of the state, I think. So I just like to size it down, kind of figure out where I want to put it. So then I'm just gonna go in now and record, and put in all the different other parks, and I will just fast forward through that part, and I'll catch up with you once I have the basic sticker layout designed. really quickly, guys, I just want to point out what I'm going to do next. So basically, now that I have the basic images of the sticker, I'm going to go in with my tablet and kind of sketch out the line work, the like baseline work for the sticker. So yeah. Alright, now we got our base layout of the sticker. We got our placement of everything, where the textures are gonna go and the text. I got like a Texas Longhorn cow, this Dallas skyline, some fields, and Big Bend National Park, and the flag of Texas, because, you know. So now I'm gonna go in and just line work everything. Basically just with a black brush tool on Photoshop and just go in and do all the line work. Alright, so the next step with the baseline work is to bring it into Illustrator, and I'm going to image trace it so that it'll be vectorized. So I'm basically going to set up the document the way I want to send it to the client. So since this is going to be a sticker design, I'm going to keep it at 10 inches and a square in CMYK because it's going to be printed. Alright, so I'm just going to paste it. My image trace window is already up. So I'm just going to click ignore white, bring the noise all the way down and the paths a little bit higher so it can really capture that detail. I'm going to hit preview. Let's see. Alright, so it's not quite how I want it. I'm just going to lower the paths. Actually, no. Bring it higher. The threshold a little bit less so I can get some of the details in the windows in the city. That's looking good. Alright, so I'm going to hit expand, which finalizes it. And now it's basically a vector, so I can basically zoom in infinitely and there won't be any pixels. That's the beautiful thing about vectors. So I'm going to lock the layer, create a new layer, and I'm basically going to block in the color, and the way I do that is using the blob brush tool, and I will use a specific color scheme that kind of matches my other stickers, and I will come back when I'm done. Alright, here's the final design of the Texas sticker. I hope you enjoyed watching that process. The last step is to just save it and send it to your client. Or if it's just you can send it to Sticker Mule or another sticker making website and they'll probably print it for you. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give me a thumbs up if you would like to see more. And thank you.